And welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is to create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out looking for treasure. Today I have a little eBay package, little unboxing, and I'm going to try to do something a little different with this particular video. In the past, I've never really tried to include pictures from eBay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to include at the end of this video all of the pictures of this auction so that you can actually look at those pictures in the video. And I hope to be able to get it to work right. I'm not really the best video editor yet, so we'll see how well that works out. But if you want to see what the pictures from the auction actually looked like that prompted me to buy this, those will be at the end of this video. Without further ado, let's open her up and see if I did, in fact, get the gold that I think was in here. I ended up having to pay 30 bucks for this auction. Someone else wanted it too, and I think that's a good sign that it's gold. There was one in here that I knew was gold, and then another that I suspected was gold. Oh, lovely little hummingbird card. Thank you from Elizabeth. We are definitely looking at one of our much better eBay sellers here by the looks of it. I like what she's done here. These tie tacks are definitely going to be intact. All right. Well, this is cool. I'm a fan of that. We'll put things in there. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, let's see. This was not the one that I thought was gold, but I thought maybe, I don't know. Now I'm trying to think back. I thought maybe this could be gold from the picture. And you'll see the picture at the end and you'll see what I mean. What do you know? What? Look at that. Well, cool. I wonder what the stone is. Is that a smoky quartz? Oh, that is neat. Let me try to get my light. Oh, is it an agate? Set in 14? It looks like it might be an agate. Look at that. Oh, that's cooler than I thought. Okay, so this auction completely redeemed itself right off the bat. Not that it needed to redeem itself. It hadn't done anything yet to... Wow, that is cool. All right, well, at the end of the auction, you will see... obviously, you'll see this one, and you'll see why I thought it might be gold. When I looked at it, the cross-hatching down in there being irregular, if you see what I'm talking about behind the stone, that pattern being irregular was one of the things that I thought might make this gold. The other thing I noticed was that the stone itself was actually held in place by the prongs, although it looks like one of them's a little loose. Oh, yeah, the whole stone's a little loose. Might have to actually adjust that. Yep. And I'm not sure what the other markings there are. So we have 14K. Oh, is it MM? Well, cool. Okay. That's that. My hope was that this one was gold because I just liked it. And I thought, wow, if that's going to be gold, that's cool. So we'll double check it. We'll test it. At the end of the video. Let's see. There was another one in here that I was certain was gold because I have one like it somewhere. Wasn't this one, but now I'm wondering. Nope, swank. Not gold. All right, what do we got here? That looks like swank. This one isn't going to be gold, I don't think. No, in fact, we can, where did I put, there's my magnet. Yep, magnetic. I wonder, this isn't magnetic, is it? No. Okay, we're good. All right, set this one aside here. That is definitely not going to be gold. Little totem pin. Yeah, that doesn't look gold at all. Nope. Tie tacks are a funny one. There's a lot of them, and I mean like a lot of this men's jewelry, and it comes in gold. It's just there's so much that it's easy to overlook it, and often there's so much just to dig through, and your magnet can be a big help in that regard. Now this one is not magnetic. Doesn't look good though. Well, is that writing in there or just scratches? I hate it when there's scratches that look like they could be writing. All right, I'm gonna look at this with a loupe. You can see the other piece of gold right there. No, these are just scratches. I don't think this is anything, but you know what? We're gonna have the test stone out anyways. So I guess we can test it. I like this kind of, what I like about it is I like the irregular cross hatching, which is the same thing you see here. But I don't like how the stone is just glued in there. Kind of all willy-nilly. But we'll test it. I don't think it'll end up being anything, but you never know. All right, and then what do we have here? So this was the piece that I have one of these. It's a pheasant, and it's Black Hills gold. You can see we have green gold, rose gold, and yellow gold involved in it. And these are actually fairly common. In fact, I think this is the third one of these I've found. And they are usually, I thought my other two were marked. They might not be marked, which is maybe why I have three of them. I wonder. No. Usually your Black Hills is going to have a 10 karat mark somewhere on it. Oh yeah, right there. There we go. It's just teeny tiny. There we go. 10K should be. Yep. I'll double check with the loupe. Maybe? Huh. I don't think so now that I look at it close. I think that might just be part of the pattern. Seems like maybe that's a 10, but I don't know. I can't tell. But you know what we will do in a moment? We will test it. And we will see how well we did. So what I've done here is that this is the top front of it, and then this is the pin. This is the top, well, down towards the tail, and then this is the pin. And then this is just the face of that thing. I don't think this is going to end up being anything. But here, let's practice with our little droplets of 10 karat acid. Came out a little faster than I wanted, but you know. I am really bad with this test acid. All right, so that's 10 karat. Now, the interesting thing here is you can see where this one is disappearing. And that's because the pheasant is at least 10 karat, but the pin is not. In this case, it looks like we probably have a 14 karat pin and a 14 karat rest of it, whatever you call the body of a tie pin. There's our 14 karat. There's our 14 karat. Oh, I suppose I could do 14 karat on this one too, huh? Little dot. All right. I'm going to pause this for a second. We're just going to let it do its thing. All right, I gave it a moment. I think this is fairly conclusive. So you can see a few very important diagnostic things here. We're definitely, the 10 karat acid's fine. The 14 karat acid is fine. So we're looking at a 14 karat tie tack there. This one, you can see where the 14 karat is eating away. So we are looking at a Black Hills Gold 10 karat. And then this is just obviously eaten all away because that's nothing. We kind of knew that was nothing, but we had the acid out, so we figured we might as well try. All right, now what I am going to do is we'll weigh this up, see sort of how much gold we got for our 30 bucks, and see if it was worthwhile. Let me clean this up real quick. And remember, stay tuned to the end. I'll have a little montage of the pictures that prompted me to buy this auction. And it actually is exactly what I thought it was and exactly what I hoped it was, which is cool. So this is 10 karat. Now, when you're weighing something like this, keep in mind this pin is not gold, so it's just this. So the question you have to ask yourself is, how much of this is gold? Not a whole lot. I mean, what are we looking at? Maybe half a gram of 10 karat. 10 karat's what, 40, about just shy of $50 a gram at the moment, something like that, slightly less. So, you know, we have maybe $25 worth of gold here. So if this were the only one that would have been gold, I'd be a little bummed out about this auction. On the other hand, we still have our 14 karat. Now 14 is, what is it, about 60 bucks a gram right now as of filming. And we are at 1.83. So what are we at? We're at 1.8 times, oh, come on, 1.8. All right, I can't do this anymore. 1.8 times 60. About 100 bucks. About $100 tie tack. A little less because of the agate, obviously. But that agate, I don't think is much of the weight of this. So yeah, I think we did okay. Now, if this hadn't been gold, of course, we wouldn't have done as well. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share it out if you know anyone who might like this kind of content or find it useful. And stay tuned to the end so that you can see the eBay images. In this particular case, they were pretty good. A lot of times the eBay pictures are just rotten. And I'll try to actually, with my videos going forward, if it's popular, include them at the end, if it is something that people want. We'll see how well it works out with my meager editing skills. But I hope that you can use the information from this video and from seeing these pictures in a second to go out and find yourself some treasure.
Thank you for watching.